Hi, AM here, and today I'll be starting a new series called Paleo Chronicles, and and every 5 months, I'm gonna read one of my stories that I made about a specific kind of creature from Earth's past. No, here's a warning to you before I read. Here is a warning. This most of the information about these creatures in this story might be out considered outdated by now. Plus, this is just a story, so the creatures in it aren't real. Please consider the fall. Now, here's my first one. Tio the ichthyosaur. Now it's time for a little thought bubble time. Once upon a time in Germany, 195 million years ago, in the early Jurassic, there was a little ichthyosaur pup about 1 feet long named Tio who lived near a reef about 1.5 miles long, filled with sea stars, corals, crinoids, sea anemones, crustaceans, fish, and mollusks, such as things called ammonites, which look like a squid in a coil shell. One day, Tio was hunting at the reef he lives in and was feeding on squid and fishes with his mother, Dolly, who was an ichthyosaur about 35 feet long, weighed 8 tons. Then Tio found a clamshell, but he knew that they were too tough for him, but he opened the shell with his mouth anyway and saw an elegant looking pearl on the inside. Wow, I never seen such a beautiful pearl like that one before, said Tio with excitement. But just 700 feet away from where Tio was, there was a 28-foot long, 2 to 3 ton Romalosaurus named Scar stalking him and his mother, Dolly. Tio, where are you? Asked his mother. Right here, Mom, Tio replied Tio. Where were you, Tio? Asked his mother. I was over there and found this clam, and on the inside was this huge, elegant pearl, said Tio. They went back to hunting fish and squid, and all of a sudden, Scar, that horrible monster, pops up and chases after them, but Tio and his mother were still too fast for him, and his mother was 7 feet longer and 5 to 6 tons heavier than Scar, so she would be too big for him. So then they swam as fast as they could. Then, when Scar was about to clamp his jaws on Tio's mother's tail, and then got whacked by her tail fin and ended up badly injured. Tio and his mother were good for now. They then went back to hunting fish, squid, and ammonites. For 3 months, Tio and his mother had no reason to worry about Scar, and Tio was 10 months old. And the squids are actually called Belonites in this story. FYI. Tio was now 10 months old and about 5 to 6 feet long, and not yet fully grown, but Scar isn't the only predator in that reef. There were also other kinds of predators, such as the 6 to 10 foot green crocodile ichthyosaurs, and sharks such as the 6-foot hobodus. And there's also 15-foot long ichthyosaurs. But Teal was now almost too big for them to eat, and those guys are midgets compared to Scar. Then suddenly Scar recovered from his injury, and then one ordinary afternoon, while Tio and his mother were hunting fish and squid, then suddenly Scar pops up with a sunburst of speed and chases after Tio and his mother dog once again. But then suddenly Tio's mother had trouble catching up with him. Then Scar attacked and got her by the neck. "Oh no, Mom!" cried Tio. Tio had never had felt so scared or depressed in his life. Shortly after that, he was to spend the rest of his life alone, and his mother was gone, and now none other than food for scavengers. "Can't believe my mom is dead," said Tio to himself quietly. Tio now need to learn to hunt on his own, and decided to move to another reef away from Scar's domain near an island. It was now Oxfordshire, England. On these small islands, groups of large ichthyosaurs tend to be rare because there is very little space for them to move, but smaller ones such as the little 12-foot long beer Sarcosaurus and small pterosaurs such as Dimorphodon and Campsionothoides with wingspans as little as 3 to 4 feet. Also, insects, small reptiles, and much more. Meanwhile, male Sarcosaurus named Sid is scavenging along the beach and eating a turtle carcass. Then suddenly, a Dimorphodon named Dan flies over his head and taunts him. "Come and get me! I sure will," yells Sid. "Really? We'll see about that. And you can't even fly. Ha ha ha, sucker," said Dan. Sid apparently, every time he chases Dan, he ends up failing and keeps on getting teased by him. Meanwhile, back in the water, Tio is now almost 4 years old now and about 25 feet long. It weighs 5 tons but isn't fully grown yet and has now been 3 years since its mom died. Sorry. He is now too big for any of the predators around, including the sharks, to eat him or bring down on their own. Meanwhile, one night, he was hunting in the deep, dark water about 1,050 feet deep. While hunting fish and squid, he came past by another member of his species, a female about 2 years older than him, named Green Eyes because of her large green eyes. "Hey, my name is Tio. What is yours?" asks you politely. "Nice to meet you, Tio. I'm Green Eyes," replied Green Eyes. "I can see why you were called that. I like your eyes," said Tio. So the young lover, Tio, from Then on every day, often hunted fish and squid alongside with Green Eyes. 6 years had passed, and yes, Tio was not a little pup anymore. He was now 10 years old and about 50 feet long and weighs 15 tons. He now feeds on larger prey such as sharks and marine crocodiles, also smaller plesiosaurs such as plesiosaurs about 11 feet long. He is now grown into a large and fierce killer like his mom and was now a young adult. One beautiful day, while hunting fish, sharks, and plesiosaurs, Tio and Green Eyes decide to move east to the reef he grew up on. When they arrive, Tio saw the same place where he killed his mother years ago. Scarred, but Tio is now about 22 to 24 feet longer and 12 to 13 tons heavier than him. Tio and Green Eyes then feast on sharks, fish, and squid as Tio once did as a young pup with his mother, but only on fish and squid. He then saw that little dinosaur Sid staring at the water, and with a sudden burst of speed, Tio pops his head out of the water and then grabs Sid. And it was the end for him, and Sid was now Tio's dinner. While Tio was hunting fish, squid, sharks, and smaller species of ichthyosaur about 6 feet long called ichthyosaurs, he then saw Scar, but he was none other to him as dinner. Tio then pursued after Scar and grabbed him by his short neck. Then Tio had now made an easy meal. Tio's arch enemy was gone forever. Tio was now the new undisputed king of the reef. One day, while hunting in the reef, Tio realized it was time to breed. Tio chooses Green Eyes as his mate. The ritual was long and hard and was a bit of a hit and miss affair. Green Eyes' pregnancy lasted for 10 months. Then one day, she had given birth to a male pup. Tio then named his new son Tio Jr. after him. He would then teach his son for the rest of his life how to hunt. His son kept growing bigger and bigger every day. When his son was now an adult, he was about 10 feet longer and 7 tons heavier than Tio. After a long 50-year life, Tio then sank to the bottom of the seafloor shortly after returning home from his trip at the reef in England and dies. The marine reptiles would rule the seas for the next 130 million years, but would become extinct at the end of the reign of the dinosaurs. Over tens of millions of years, Tio's corpse would be covered by layer after layer of sediments. Then 195 million years later, his body was discovered by a young teenage boy named Aiden while hunting in a famous quarry near Stuttgart called the Posidonia Shale at a town called Holzmann. His body was found in a 52-foot slab of shale hardened clay. Wow, that is so rare, said Aiden. You usually don't find anything like that this easily. That easily, said Aiden. He can't believe his luck. He then put a sticker on one of the edge successful possible. The end. So, I'll be doing another one in about 6 months, in about 5 months from now, which means we'll be in September. Or maybe October. Which means afterwards will probably be the one afterwards would probably be during February or between February or April this month. And as usual, if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to watch more videos, and check out my last video in case if you missed it, and as well as the last one on this subject.